The one piece of advice that I would give to budding entrepreneurs or somebody starting a business is know your end game.
Welcome.
I'm Michelle Pusateri from Donna Joe's Granola. We produce granola that is gluten-free, certified organic, and super delicious. I was a trained pastry chef before, so I really wanted to make a granola that was both functional and tasty, so it would fuel any adventure. We started in 2010. We built out a manufacturing facility in 2012. In 2015, we launched within Whole Foods in the Northern California region and have been in their stores ever since. We are about at a $2 million revenue right now, hoping to grow a little bit more this year. We grew 20% last year. So when I started Nana Joe's Granola, I had no idea what I was doing, right? I didn't know how to price my product. I didn't know how to price my product for going into retail and all of the chargebacks and all of the things that are necessary for you to have built into your margin if you want to grow. There's also the other flip side. If I want to grow to be acquired, then I would have to start looking for investment immediately and having those dollars for growth at any cost, for getting into grocery stores, for really making sure that I have enough money for marketing and everything else. The end goal when I started Nana Joe's Granola was unclear. And then after about 2 to 3 years, I decided that I wanted to create, a co-op out of my brand and make sure that I was building something that I could give to my employees and to my team. And when the pandemic hit, it changed everything. I didn't want to do that anymore because I was scared and afraid that what I went through as an entrepreneur and a business owner during the pandemic and what we're kind of going through right now with tariffs is a very difficult, sticky place to navigate. And I think that would be something that I wouldn't want to pass down to anybody because it's very stressful. I think one of the biggest things that I would love to do is I would love to, at some point, be able to sell Nana Joe's Granola. When we went into lockdown, we were on this trajectory of being profitable, really expanding out into other regions. And I think the most personal moment is like anything can change and happen in a moment. And I think I wish that I was more prepared for those changes and really had like a bad and a good case scenario built into my model of here's what's happening now. And if I have a good and a bad case scenario of what our margins will be, then I can really look at how can I be more efficient within the facility and how can I just research a little bit more on our cost of goods and our ingredients and just keep my eye on the ball. We had a 52% increase in our cost of goods and it was 5 cents here, 10 cents there, 5 cents there. So now we look at it monthly instead of looking at it when it's necessary. So we have a structure in place now where we do audits of all of our ingredients and the cost of our ingredients. How do you navigate that if you don't have your eye on how that's going to directly affect the margins, your operational costs, your payroll, everything? It took us about 4 months to get that first model up and running. And now it's just a plug and play. So I can look at it and duplicate that model within a spreadsheet and then add in some of those costs and be able to do a price, like a percentage price increase year over year. Instead of doing like, okay, we're going to grow 15% and our overhead might raise 10%, we can see it and break it out in different categories of how each thing is going to affect us. There's resets in most of your stores every year, and you don't know exactly what that buyer is going to do and how they're going to react to new products coming on market, because there's constantly granola coming on market. It's a very oversaturated, very competitive market, and a lot of people are putting their money and their resources into launching granola blends. How is that going to affect me? And it's looking at that and making sure that we have good positioning on the grocery store shelves and that we also have good sales on the grocery store shelves and that our products are always in stock.